evening, Crusher fans, and welcome to the CSN, the Crusher Sports Network. We are streaming tonight from West Branch High School in Morrisdale, Pennsylvania. This evening's boys varsity D6 consolation game features your 6th-seeded Bishop McCourt Crushers taking on the first seed, West Branch Warriors. Bringing you this evening's action is yours truly, Jeannie Feathers, working along with our athletic director, Erica Strittmatter, on play-by-play, and Tim Hornick is our team producer for the evening. We are missing Ralph DeMarco and Dr. Fran Brown as they were unable to make tonight's matchup. So Erica is now just making her way up here. She was down at the coaches meeting for the D6 coaches meeting, but Erica will be doing our play-by-play. I, of course, as always, will be doing color because I'm good at color, right? Well, I think Erica is coming on now. Are you with me?
I'm with you, Jeannie.
All right. Welcome. This is your second outing on the stream.
We're gonna have to stop meeting like this.
Wow, the dream team is streaming.
Here we are.
Tonight is an all-girl broadcast at the boys' game.
I love it.
How do you like that?
Let's go.
So we have pretty. It looks like we have matched the boys warm up. Looks like we have pretty evenly matched teams. So
Yes. I mean, this is the play-in game, right? So
this is everybody wants it.
This is win or go home, and I think we're in for a good one tonight, Jeannie. I really do.
I do too. Well, before we get started, I'm going to give us a word from the Crusher Sports Network sponsors.
Okay.
Martella's family-owned pharmacy has been caring for you and about you since 1964. With 6 convenient locations, we're always here for you, providing personalized service that goes above and beyond. Martella's offers a wide range of services from free prescription delivery to being the only regional pharmacy to offer Medipack, organizing your medications in easy-to-tear-off packets. Martella's, caring for you and about you since 1964.
No, we're making them up.
Okay, perfect. I like it.
That's our keys to the game.
I like it. Okay.
All right, and we are back. Before we get started with everything, we are going to do the sportsmanship prayer. As I've said, every outing, every time we do an event, whether it is in school, sporting or non, we do the sportsmanship prayer so that we won't keep faith first in our school. Strong and faithful God, the giver of the fullness of life, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes, coaches, officials, and all gathered here. Keep these young people safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. And thank you, Father Crookston, for that. All right, well, Erica, let's get started here. So, what are your keys to the game for our Crushers?
Well, we're under 5 minutes. I think we're ready to go. So I think, we have Coach Powell does a nice job switching defenses. I think the game could be won or lost on the boards tonight. Really controlling those offensive, defensive rebounds. I am very anxious to see what defenses these two teams come up with. West Branch, they have some shooters. I think we match up nicely with them shooter-wise, and I think we create a little bit of mismatch problems for them inside with our 2 really nice senior post players. So I'm really excited to see, what these 2 coaches come up with and how they go about attacking those, identifying and attacking those weaknesses. And I really think, honestly, Jeannie, as with any playoff game, it's a game of adjustments, right? Somebody gets in foul trouble or things like that. It's really who's going to adjust and, what bench personnel step up. And our bench personnel at Portage was very, very impressive.
I will agree with that. I think what I would see as keys to the game are, of course, turnovers.
Yes.
We have to handle the ball correctly. We have to set up our shots and play, as I always say, plan your plan, play your plan.
Yes.
Instead of just running through. So,
yes.
And our boys have been doing that pretty well. Our girls have been doing it pretty well. So I'm really looking forward to a great game tonight and a great rest of the playoff season.
Yes, and honestly, I think this is really kudos to Coach Bow and his entire staff because everyone wants to play for District 6 championship, right? And
absolutely.
What were we? We were 3 points away from playing for that District 6 championship. But you know what? These kids are resilient, and they battle back. They are really battle tested. Like we kind of talked about last broadcast, coming out of that Laurel Highlands Conference and playing the schedule that they do play, I just really think that these kids are battle tested. They are ready to go, and it's pick back up where you left off, and let's go to work again for another night. And you know, and I'm very certain that these seniors from Bishop McCourt, they don't want this to be the last time they put the jersey on.
Absolutely not. And they know what they're going to work hard.
They are. They absolutely are. And I think their teammates around them recognize that. And you know, this is the point of the season where you play for those other kids, because you know your time's coming, right?
Absolutely.
That window's getting smaller and smaller with every passing game. So I'm anxious to see them come out, fired up. You know, nice long road trip.
Yeah.
Nice long
It
road
was
trip.
a long road trip.
Yes.
But I had great company.
Yes.
I had you and Mr. Hornick. Tim was driving.
Yes.
And he did a great job. He can chauffeur me anywhere.
Yes. Shout out to Mr. Hornick for his great driving skills.
Yeah. We got here on time. And granted, we were set up a couple minutes late, but I think that's if lived for almost a 2-hour drive. This was pretty good.
Absolutely. You know, and really shout out to Rest Branch too, right, Gina? I mean, they had parking reserved for us. They had our space lined up. Shout out to Davey up here. I mean, he has done a great job. You know what I mean? Very nice job on their part. Very welcoming. So we want to thank West Branch for their hospitality.
Very few gyms we go into. Do you need power?
Yes.
I'm going to set you up right here.
Yes. Yes.
I'm expecting great things. Well, let's hear another commercial from our Crusher Sports corporate sponsors.
For me, being a part of the 6 News team, it's a privilege. It's a responsibility not only to our viewers, but to those who came before us. Always showing up, following leads, getting both sides of the story. It's the foundation of 6 News, knowing we delivered on our promise to you. Coverage you can count on. I'm Jen Johnson. Thanks for choosing 6 News, and thank you for celebrating 75 years of WJAC-TV with us.
Situated in a family-friendly atmosphere, Dr. John Walker is currently accepting new patients. Dr. Walker has over 25 years' experience. Come join the family at Dr. John Walker's office. Your smile will thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Walker.
All right, we are back. We're getting ready for the national anthem and the starting lineups, which we will go silent, so you'll be able to hear the house announcer give those out.
Yep, about 30 seconds here. We're going to go live, and then we will go ahead and get started here.
Get this party started.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great game, Jeannie. I'm really, really excited. Playoff basketball is an exciting experience.
What's really exciting is we have 2 teams in playoffs.
We do.
It's a busy week.
We do.
But it's a great.
And we're going to touch on that at halftime, right?
Yes,
we're
we
going
are.
to touch on all that.
Yep.
We extend a warm welcome to you and thank you for attending this evening's District 6 Consolation basketball game featuring the Crushers of Bishop McCourt High School and their West Branch Warriors. The Pennsylvania District 6 committed to the sportsmanship goals of the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association. Strongly promotes the sportsmanship ideals for participants, cheerleaders, professionals, and spectators. Actions meant to demean opposing players, team spectators, and officials are not the highest ideal of interscholastic sports. Will not be tolerated. Signs, banners, noise makers, shirts are prohibited. Anything going out on the floor or throwing objects on the floor will be ejected from the building. Enjoy your evening. Thanks for choosing part of the greatest forms of entertainment, high school athletics. At this time, before we get started this evening, we want to do one special recognition, a milestone recognition for one of our student athletes. Tonight, we'll call forward Senior Joe Evans. Earlier this season, Joel, the newest member high school career. One thousand points. Congratulations, senior student athlete Joel Evans. At this time, let's turn to the events for the playing of our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To the announcements before we start with the lineups. First off, the winner of tonight's contest will move on to the PIAA state playoffs that begin next Saturday. The winner of tonight's contest moving on. Also, thank you to the folks at Bishop McCourt High School who are also on live streaming tonight. The link is free. If you need that link, make sure you give them a good wave. And thank you to the folks at Bishop McCourt. That's live stream. We'd like to remind the West Branch Area School District no tobacco use policy. Would appreciate your cooperation in using tobacco products on school property. We thank the Consolation and hope you enjoy tonight's matchup. Now let's meet the starting lineups. Let's start first with Bishop McCourt High School. Let's meet him, junior number 11, Nick Dressick. Junior number 12, Angelo Gallucci. Senior number 2, Adam Radkowski. Senior number 0, Brent Smith. Senior number 5, Eli Zazadny. The Crushers are led by head coach Mr. Chris Fowle. Assisted by Jerry Murphy, Trevor Schiller, and Lindsay Cruz. Now let's meet him, your West Branch Warriors. Let's start with junior number 10, Cody Kepler. Junior number 22, Easton Amy. Senior number 1, Lucas Colton. Senior number 2, Joel Evans. Senior number 12, Owen Connell. The boys are led by head coach, Mr. Danny Clark, assisted by Mr. Dave Garzera, Mr. Chad Colino. Tonight's officials, Mr. Sean Albright, Mr. Craig Andros, Mr. Bill Pepper. Good luck, both teams.
All right.
All right, we are back. We are ready to roll, Jeannie.
These teams are ready to go, boy.
They sure are. This is an exciting time. You know, playoff basketball, it's really, any type of playoff, but playoff basketball is really something special.
We have more fans that made the trip than I would have expected. I'm really excited.
Our Crusher family travels well, Jeannie.
Yes, they do.
Crusher family.
That's awesome.
All right, here we go. Lined up for the tip here. Looks like we have number 2, Joel Evans, tipping off with number 0 here, Brett Schmidt. And here we go. Tip controlled by West Branch. Looks like they're going to set the offense here. Three-pointer off the mark by number 12. Rebound by Eli. Here comes Nick Dressick in transition. Nick's going to swing it over to Adam Radkowski. Looks like West Branch going to sit in a 3-2 zone here. Back up to Radkowski. Over to Dressick. Dressick back to Radkowski. Back to Dressick. Shot. 3 ball, off the mark. Eli Zazandi up for the rebound. Put back, no good. Rebound, number 2, Joel Evans. Outlet to number 22, Easton Amy. And here comes West Branch. West Branch. 3-point shot, off the mark. Rebound controlled by Eli. Here comes Radkowski in transition, keeping his eyes up the floor. He's going to swing it on to Dresick. He's going to pull up for a baseline jumper just off the mark. Rebound here by number 10, Colby Kephart. Outlet here to number 1, Lucas Colton. He's going to bring it up. Radkowski. Schmidt up top, over. And here comes West Branch. You can see them working the weave up top here. Continuing with that weave, looks like the Crushers are going to switch off of that. Good close out there by Gallucci. Looks like the West Branch Warriors are going to pound the baseline. Steal here by Dresick. Here comes Nick in transition. Looks like he just stepped on that sideline. West Branch basketball. 28-foot line. So as we know, we have the 28-foot line, and then we also have the baseline out of bounds. That rule was changed by PIAA a couple years ago. Lucas Colton's going to bring the ball up here for West Branch. He's going to pass it over number 2, Joel Evans. Looks like Kephart's going to take the handoff, and he's going to travel.
This is when I do my traveling, walking with the ball cheer.
Man, it looks like West Branch is going to come up here in a 1-2-2 press. Crushers inbound to Dresick. Dresick back to Radkowski. Back over to Dresick. Eyes up the floor. Up to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to control it here. Give it back to Dresick, who's going to drive the lane. No look. Dish inside to Zandy for 2. Crushers 2-0. And here comes West Branch. Again, number 1, Lucas Colton brings the ball up the floor. Crushers matched up in their man-to-man defense here. Dresick goes for the steal, misses it. Zazandi on the baseline. Back up top here to Colton.
Well,
Colton to drive.
Eli's been a force under that net.
He sure has. Another turnover forced by the Crushers. West Branch walks. Crusher basketball. Again, here comes West Branch in the 1-2-2. They're going to put some pressure up top here on Dresick. Dresick back over to Radkowski. Radkowski's going to handle it. He's going to dish it back over to Dresick. Dresick up the floor to Schmidt. Almost stolen. Radkowski comes out with the ball. Gallucci underneath. He has a shot blocked. Here comes West Branch in transition. And they are going to pick up an early foul here on Gallucci. And that is going to send number 12, Owen Cola. I don't know how you say that.
I'm going to help you here. Kaleno.
Owen
Or Kaleno.
Kaleno to the line here. Makes the first. 2-1. Crusher still in the lead. That's going to knot it up at 2-2. Again, West Branch still in that 1-2-2 pretty soft press. Dresick with the pump fake. Here comes Radkowski. He's going to hit the middle to Gallucci. Gallucci's coming down the lane. Misses the lay-in. And here comes West Branch in transition. Number 22 for West Branch, Easton Amy on the right-handed layup. Here come the Crushers in transition. Dresick, nice pass up to Gallucci. Blocking call was going to send Ange Gallucci to the line for 2.
So he gets a foul, then he gets a foul.
Yes, he sure does.
That's okay.
He sure does. And you can see West Branch coaches once that called as a foul there. Once that called as a charge, they called the block. It's going to give Gallucci 2 shots here. He's going to miss the first, so West Branch still has a 4-2 advantage early in this first quarter. Gallucci hits the second one. That's going to bring it 4-3. West Branch in the lead. Looks like Easton Amy's going to bring the ball up this time. Again, Crushers is sticking with that man-to-man defense. Radkowski with the steal. Out to Gallucci. Gallucci coming in transition, coming down hard on the right side with the right hand. Pulls it out, pulls it up to Dresick. Dresick moving left. No look pass into the post. High-low game. Nice. Into Zazandi. He's going to hit the 2. Timeout West Branch. 5-3 advantage to the Crushers.
All right, and we're going to take a break from the Crusher Sports Network.
Are you looking for the best part-time job? job in Cambria and Somerset County, join the McElwain team. Our bus lines serve local school districts, including Greater Johnstown, Hilltop, Connemara, Forest Hill, Shade Central, Berlin Brothers Valley, Somerset area. This extremely rewarding part-time job provides great supplemental income. As a McElwain team member, you will enjoy clean, new equipment, as well as holidays, weekends, and summers off. Apply online today or call 812-8194.
And we're back.
We are back. Coming out of that timeout, same 5 players for both teams on the floor. Again, Coach Bass sticking with that man-to-man defense. Drasic goes for the steal. Shot here by Easton Amy for a 3-pointer off the mark. Rebound controlled by Eli Zazandi. Outlet to Drasic. Here comes Drasic. Guarded tightly here by number 10. Handles the pressure. Brings it up. High post to Gallucci. Down low to Schmidt. Schmidt has it blocked. Crusher's ball out of bounds. Crusher's really working that high-low game very, very nicely. Gallucci doing a great job in that high post. And Eli and Brent doing a nice job under the basket. Inbounds play here comes out to Gallucci. Looks at a 3, attacks the lane instead.
There we go.
Up off the glass, left-handed layup, 7-4, your Crushers' advantage. Again, Easton Amy's going to bring the ball up here for West Branch. West Branch working the ball around. And he is, and number 12, Owen Kaleno, is going to pick up a foul. And that's going to be on Ange Gallucci, number 12. That's going to be his second. So here comes Brady Page checking into the basketball game right now. And we are going to have a media timeout, Jeannie.
All right.
For over a century, Thomas Automotive has been redefining the car buying experience. One person, from start to finish, you'll work with the same person with no transitions or turnovers. Upfront pricing. All of our vehicles are clearly marked with their best upfront price. Commission-free sales team. Our salespeople are not paid on the price you pay. Our team works for you, not a commission. Transparency in everything we do. Buy with confidence, drive with confidence. Thomas Automotive.
All right. Still in a media timeout. I guess we're the only media here, right?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I believe so. So we're going to have in media timeouts
doing
for
this
70
for
seconds.
me.
Yes, they're doing it just
nice.
for us. Isn't that nice of them? We like it. Always a good chance to shout out our Crusher sponsors. Always nice to shout them out. So, again, Ange Gallucci picked up his second foul. So Brady Page is going to come into the game. The high-low game is working really nice now for the Crushers. It's going to be West Branch ball on an out-of-bounds play under the basket here. So on the floor for the Crushers is Schmidt, Lockard, Dresick, Zazandi, and Page. Line up in a 4-high set. Come down the lanes. Ball is inbounded up here. Taking a look inside. Maddox Lockard with a nice deflection there. West Branch going to throw it out of bounds. Crusher basketball.
You know, one thing I like about watching the boys play is the bench is we have a strong enough bench that when we get replacements, they're strong replacements.
Absolutely. Dressick's going to pull up in the high post. He's going to knock it down. That's going to give the Crushers a 9-4 advantage here. Number 5, Logan Liptak is going to bring the ball up here for West Branch. Again, Coach Foss sticking in that man-to-man defense, which has worked well for his team so far. Multiple turnovers. They're going to get Dressick for a reach in here. Ball taken out of bounds here at the 28-foot line. That's going to be 3 fouls on the Crushers. West Branch currently sitting with 1 foul.
3 minutes and 27 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Still a lot of time.
A lot of time. West Branch inbounds the ball here, number 12. Number 5, Logan Liptak, is going to drill a 3 from the left-hand wing. That's going to bring us to 9-7. Here comes Lockard in transition. He's going to retreat, dribble back, keep his eyes up the floor, hit Page at the high post. Page down to Zazandi. Zazandi to the basket with the right hand, answers that. That's going to be 11-7, Bishop McCourt. Here comes West Branch. Game back over here to Liptak. He's going to work the ball around. Little mismatch down inside here for Page. Nice rebound by Schmidt. Outlet here to Lockard. Lockard's going to bring it up the floor, keep his eyes up the floor. Dressick in the high post, turns, looks, nothing. Throws a no-look pass down inside to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to go up, lay it in. 13-7, that high-low game, Jeannie. Boy, is that working for these Crushers nicely right
It
now.
has been working most of the season. to
Sure
be honest
has.
with you.
Lockhart up top, pressure the ball. Here comes Paige. He's going to pick up the basketball. West Branch around the outside, looking to attack. Again, still working the ball around the outside. Crushers doing a nice job limiting that penetration inside. Schmidt. Play in here by West Branch. That was number 12, Owen Kaleno. Here comes Dressick. And again, you can see West Branch in a 1-2-2 press off of a made basket, off of a miss. They come straight back to man-to-man. Dressick. Little runner can't get it to go. Here comes West Branch in transition. 13-9 Bishop McCourt lead. West Branch working the ball around the outside here. Number 12 pulls up from the left-hand wing. Rebound Lockhart. Lockhart coming in transition. Eyes up the floor. Retreat dribble back over to Paige. Paige looks inside to Zizandi. Zizandi back out to Lockhart. Lockhart drives. Runner. Good. 15-9. Bishop McCourt. 1:38 left here. West Branch coming up the floor here quickly. They're going to pull it out. They're going to set the offense. Again, you can see Bishop McCourt staying in that soft man-to-man. Schmidt here. Boy, and number 12, Owen Kaleno is having a nice game for West Branch so far. 15-11. Again, soft 1-2-2 press coming off of a make. Dressick hits Paige in the middle of the floor. Paige, Zizandi. Zizandi elevates. Nothing. Offensive rebound. Tipped around. Here comes West Branch. They're going to lay it in for 15-13. Quick out. Schmidt. Zizandi. Zizandi. Traveled. 52.9 seconds. West Branch with the ball. They are currently on a 6-0 run.
It's amazing you can keep track of that.
I've been doing this
a
too
long
long,
time.
Jeannie. Been doing this too long. Here comes West Branch. Dressick picking up the ball. And again, here is Kaleno. He's going to get trapped on the baseline here by Zizandi. Steal, Brady, Page. Ball tipped around. And we're going to get a foul call here.
Yeah.
Looks like that might be on Brady Page again. That's going to bring your first quarter fouls here with Bishop McCourt with 4, West Branch with 1.
And that's that was his first foul.
That was his first foul.
Yeah.
Yep. Team fouls 4 and 1.
Gotta watch the fouls. Don't want to get in foul trouble.
Swinging on the outside. 3-pointer off the mark for West Branch. Schmidt controls the loose ball. They're going to outlet it here to Lockhart. Here he comes in transition up the right-hand side. He's going to hit Dressick in the right corner. Dressick skip to Page. Page squares up, back over to Dressick. Dressick for a 3-ball. Off the mark, Schmidt battles for the rebound, kicks it out to Page. Page pump fake in the lane. Off the mark. Controlled by West Branch with 6 seconds left to go. Nice work there, and they're going to get Nick Dressick for another foul, which is going to bring Bishop McCourt team fouls to 5, and West Branch still sitting with 1.
That's Nick's second.
That's going to be Nick's second, yes. Looks like number 12, Owen Kaleno, is going to hit the first one, which brings your score 15-14. 3.8 seconds left here in the first quarter. And you got to think the Crushers are going to get a quick out here in transition. Hits the second one.
We have a tie.
Tie ball game. Inbound here to Dressick. He brings it up. Half-court shot. Oh, off the mark.
Close.
And we got a tie ball game, Jeannie. 15-15 end of first.
All right, and let's have a message from the Crusher Sports Network.
Experience the difference at First Summit Bank. Open a First Perks checking account today. With First Perks Checking, you can choose the account that's right for you and start saving money on things you're already paying for. Perks include roadside assistance, available 24/7 to give you peace of mind while on the road. Phone broken or stolen? You're covered with repair or replacement with cell phone protection. First Summit Bank, connecting you to more than just your money.
All right, we're back.
Back at it.
So, what? Your coach foul. What do you tell your team going into this second quarter?
I tell them you got to step in the lane and take that charge. A couple times on offense or on defense, we're getting a couple reach-in fouls. I really like the way they handle the pressure. I really like the high-low game. I I think you continue to work that high-low game a little bit more. Maybe your outside shots aren't falling as much. And like I said, you step in the lane there, you take that charge, and you make the official make that call. Then it gives him an opportunity to argue for that call.
There you go. And what do you do if you're West Branch?
Well, I think you really got to be worried about letting that ball in the high post as much as they are. Almost as soon as every time the Crushers got the ball in the high post, they've been able to score off of it. So looks like they're going to come out here in a 3-2 trap. And again, they're going to deny that high post right there. Took it out of bounds. Nothing hurt here for the Crushers as they're going to get an inbounds look here. You got Lockard, Page, Redkowski, Zazandi, and Schmidt on the floor. Ball in the high post to Schmidt. Puts it on the ground, hits it off his foot, unfortunately. Here comes Brady Page, hustler, and a travel. And that was a great job there by Adam Redkowski. Spread the floor, got himself set in the paint, ready to take that offensive charge, enforcing the travel call. Nice job by Adam Redkowski. Redkowski back over here to Locker. West Branch out here in a 1-2-2 soft press. Again, here comes the Crushers. Lay in here. Schmidt, 17-15 Bishop McCourt. Here comes West Branch. Looks like Redkowski's going to pick up the ball. Lockard's going to pick up the ball here. Again, soft in that man-to-man. Working the ball right to the outside, trying to limit that penetration. Ball in the high post, kick to the corner. 3-ball. Number one, Lucas Colton goes 18-17. West Branch's first lead since early in this ball game. Same 1-2-2 press. Over here to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Redkowski. Redkowski up top to Lockard. Lockard back to Redkowski. Redkowski's going to drive. He's going to pull up. He is going to be fouled before the shot. Inbounds play coming under the basket here. Foul on Logan Liptak. Out of bounds play here for the Crushers. Brady Page to inbound. He inbounds the ball up to Schmidt. Schmidt, power move, power dribble. Lays it in. 19-17 Bishop McCourt. West Branch bringing the ball up here. And there is that offensive foul.
See, they listened to you,
There we
Erica.
go. Maybe they heard me. I don't know. I think Coach Fowl called that all the way though. We gotta give Coach Fowl that shout out there.
He
Great
sort of
job.
knows what
Great
he's
job
doing.
for him. He certainly does. Offensive foul is going to give Crushers the basketball here. Schmidt, long pass from Lockard. Page, high post, back out to Lockard. Lockard is going to bring it out. He's going to set the offense. Inside to Schmidt. Schmidt out to Page. Page drives. Bounce pass to Zandy. Shot blocked. Here comes West Branch in transition. Wide open layup. Right-hand side makes it. 20-19. West Branch. 1-point game back and forth here. A lot of lead changes. Here comes Page, high post, pull up. Can't get it to go. Zazandi battle for that offensive boards. And what a fight by Eli. Court's going to come back here and match up in their man-to-man. Looks like number 5, Logan Liptak's going to bring the ball up the floor here for West Branch. Lockard has him. Comes off of a screen, hits the corner. 3-ball from the deep right corner by number 1, Lucas Colton goes. 23-19 West Branch advantage. 1-2-2 press. Lockard, pump fakes, back to Redkowski. Redkowski to Page. Here comes Page. Page out to Lockard, sets his feet. 3-ball off the mark. Battle for the offensive board. West Branch controls it. Here they come in transition. Shooter starting to take off. Number 12 for West Branch. Owen Kaleno drills a 3-pointer. 26-19. Coach foul. Timeout. Bishop McCourt.
All right. Well, let's do a quick word from the Crusher Sports Network.
Martella's family-owned pharmacy has been caring for you and about you since 1964. With 6 convenient locations, we're always here for you, providing personalized service that goes above and beyond. Martella's offers a wide range of services from free prescription delivery to being the only regional pharmacy to offer Medipack, organizing your medications in easy to tear off packets.
Just tell me one.
Martella Martellus, caring for you and about you.
We're back. Yep.
We had a foul?
We do have a foul here. So West Branch came out in their press, worked the ball up the floor, hit Page on the right wing. Page got fouled driving to the basket for the right-handed layup. That's going to give him 2 shots here. Misses the first. Again, your score, 26-19. West Branch in the lead, 5 minutes, 17 seconds left here. That's going to be the second foul on Joel Evans. He's going to exit the basketball game. Number 22, Isanini, checks back in. Page hits the second. 26-20. 3 ball, off the mark. Rebound controlled by Dresick, and here come the Crushers in transition with numbers. Dresick head up the floor. She's going to try to go coast to coast. He's going to pick up a foul here. Foul is going to be called on Logan Liptak. That's his second. That's going to send Nick Dresick to the line here, shooting 2. Dresick makes the first. 26-21. 5 minutes, 4 seconds left. Dresick off the mark for the second offensive board. Brent Schmidt, layup.
Nice.
There's a 3-point swing right there. 26-23, West Branch in the lead. Liptak brings the ball up, guarded by Radkowski. West Branch working the ball around the outside. Back up top here to Lucas Colton. He's going to look to drive the right wing. Kick out here to number 12, Owen Colano. He's going to drill a 3 from the right-hand wing. 29-23. Dresick in control here. Moving the ball down the right wing here. He's going to pull up for a jumper. Off the mark. Battle for the board. Goes for the steal, misses it. West Branch numbers. Feet set. Number 1, deep 3 ball off the mark. That's going to go out of bounds on West Branch. Bishop McCourt basketball. Number 24, Jagger Forrest, is going to check in the game here. He's going to grab Radkowski. So get on the floor right now. You have Forrest, Dresick, Page. Turnover here off the inbounds play. Rebound here to Page. Up to Dresick. Dresick behind the back pass, off the mark. Coming down here, Bishop McCourt ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't drop that.
Yeah. Maddox Locker is going to check back in the game here. He's going to get Dresick. So on the floor right now, we have Locker, Page, Forrest, Schmidt, and Zazambi. Locker's going to pick up the ball right top of the key. Switch off of the screen. Again, Locker's going to stay with the ball. Page up top. Hand on it by Jagger Forrest. Here he comes in transition. West Branch is going to steal the ball back here. They come for... They're going to lay it in for a 31-23 West Branch lead. Inbound to Page. Page brings it up the floor. West Branch still in a 2-3 zone. High post to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to drive. He's going to have it stolen. Here comes Brady Page. Great defense by Brady Page. After the ball, here he comes. Right hand, contact. Through the contact, he's going to head to the line and shoot 2, Jeannie. Great battle there by Brady Page, and he's going to head to the line here for 2 shots with your score 31-23. West Branch in the lead, 3 minutes, 23 seconds. Left in the second. We are going to take a 70-second media timeout.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about what we're seeing so far.
Yeah, I think basketball is a game of runs. So it's how long can you keep your run going and how long can you weather the storm. And, right now, still a single-digit lead. Back and forth, a lot of lead changes here. Great battle on the boards on both sides. Both sides have their advantage. West Branch is shooting the ball very well. Bishop McCourt, we're doing a great job inside, pounding the boards and attacking the basket. Both teams have a little bit of foul trouble at this point. So I think you're seeing it. You're seeing it pretty balanced. You're seeing it what you anticipated in a playoff basketball environment.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's take a break from our Crusher Sports Network.
Situated in a family-friendly atmosphere, Dr. John Walker is currently accepting new patients. Dr. Walker has over 25 years' experience. Come join the family at Dr. John Walker's office. Your smile will thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Walker.
And we're back to some action.
So we're going to have Brady Page here at the line shooting 2. Current score 31-23. West Branch in the lead. 3 minutes 23 seconds left here in the second period. These are some big free throws here coming from Page. 2 shots here. Currently on the floor for the Crushers is Forrest, Lockard, Page, Schmidt, and Zizan. Page is going to hit the first shot. Brings your score to 31-24. Page hits the second. And substitutions coming here for the Crushers. Dresick, Galucci checking in, grabbing Lockard, grabbing Zizandi. Gordon coming out in that man-to-man defense. Forrest up here on the ball. He's going to fight through the screen. Dresick guarding tightly. Page goes for the steal. He's going to be whistled for the foul. It's going to be 2 on Page. He's going to remain in the ballgame. Number 10 here, Colby Kephart. Inbounds to Lucas Colton. Colton's going to bring it up. The court's still in their man-to-man defense. Working the ball around the outside. Number 12, Owen Kaleno is going to drive in with the right hand, attack the basket. 33-25, West Branch. Here comes Page in transition. Gets it up to Dresick. Dresick over to Forrest. Forrest steps out of bounds here.
He was trying to get it.
He was. West Branch ball. Lucas Colton bringing the ball up the floor here. Kicks out here to number 10. Number 10 up top to number 12. Forrest goes for the steal, misses it. Wide open three-pointer off the mark. Rebound controlled by Schmidt. Outlet to Page. Page in transition on the right-hand side. Up top to Dresick. Dresick looks inside. Nice look. Tipped out of bounds here by Schmidt. That's going to be West Branch basketball. Here they come. Forrest up top. Again, they're staying in that matchup. West Branch. Oh, what a recovery there. Shot off the mark. Battle for the board. Travel. Bishop of court basketball. Page inbounds to Dresick. Dresick brings it up the left side. Gives it back up to Page. Page over to Forrest. Forrest looks to drive. Kicks it back across the baseline to Dresick. Dresick drives into the middle. Basket, good. And one. Heading to the line is Nick Dresick with your score 33-27. With an extra free throw coming here. 1 minute, 46 seconds left in this half. You can see on a made basket here is Andy's going to check back in the game. Dresick hits the shot. 33-28, Zizandi in for Galucci. 33-28, 1 minute, 46 seconds left. West Branch ball. Lucas Colton bringing the ball up the floor here. Dresick guarding him. Top of the key. Comes off a screen. Pull-up jumper at the foul line off the mark. Rebound controlled by Schmidt. Outlet to Page. Page in transition. Dresick on one wing. It's going to swing over to the right-hand side. He's going to be called for a travel. Minute 30 seconds left. Inbound pass here. Logan Liptak's going to bring the ball up for West Branch. Forrest guarding him. He's going to attack on the right-hand side. West Branch throws the ball out of bounds. Bishop a court ball. 1 minute, 20 seconds left.
We need to make some hay for this last minute and 20
we do.
seconds.
And Easton Amy's going to come in here for Evan Amy. Page
I'm
inbounds to
assuming they're
Forrest.
brothers.
Probably. Forrest over to Dressick. Dressick back over to Page. Oh, gets a hand on the pass. Brady Page does a nice job on fouling them. 35-28, 1 minute, 8 seconds left. Pushes the ball up here to Schmidt. We're going to have a blocking foul call here. It's going to be called on Forrest. You're going to bring Lockard and Radkowski back in the game here for Forrest and Dressick. With 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining in this half. Schmidt picks up the ball. Again, number 12, Owen Kaleno just backing them down. Off the mark, rebound controlled by Lockard. Lockard's going to bring it up the right side. Eyes up the floor, still in his hands. Over to Radkowski, back up to Lockard. Lockard across to Page. Page inside to Zazandi, who just mishandles it. West Branch gets it before it goes out of bounds. Here they come in transition. Nice job of Radkowski picking up the ball. And we're going to have a foul called here.
I'm going to say it's on Adam.
That foul, actually, they called on Schmidt.
Oh.
And that's going to send Easton Amy to the line for 2. That's only Schmidt's first foul.
Yeah.
Right. 35-28. 36-28. 36.8 seconds left here. And number 20, Evan Amy, is going to come in here, and he's going to replace number 5, Logan Liptak, in these last 36.8 seconds. Hits the second. 37-28. Page bringing the ball up the floor over to Lockard. Lockard back to Page. Page looks to attack. And that is going to be a backcourt call here. So that rule is written, Jeannie, that you have to have all 3 points established on the other side of the court as he's jumping across. So 26 seconds here. 37-28. West Branch in the lead. Working the ball around the outside, running the handoff, looking to attack in the paint. Shot here by number 1. Off the mark. Rebound controlled by Lockard. Lockard, nice tip in here to Page. Here comes Page in transition up the right side, coast to coast.
Oh.
Misses the layup. Great job there by Eli Zazandi. Tipping the ball around. We're going to have, with 6 seconds left, we're going to have a substitution here for the Crushers. Radkowski, Dressick going to exit the game. Zazandi and,
That was a
Lockard,
change.
Lockard and Radkowski are going to exit the game.
That was hard to keep track of.
That
wasn't
was, yes. Dressick to inbound. Dressick to Schmidt. Schmidt, power move, misses the layup. Batter for the boards. 3.3 seconds left here. West Branch coming down in transition. And you can see Coach Fowl wanted a foul called there. And with 3.3 seconds, we're going to go offense to defensive subbing. We're going to bring Lockard and Radkowski back in for Gallucci and Dressick so they don't pick up a third with 3.3 seconds. McCourt's going to come up here, put some pressure on the ball, trying to not to get a shot off. West Branch is going to throw one up.
Oh, that was close.
That was close. Off the mark.
All right.
At halftime with West Branch leading 37-28.
All right, here's a word from our Crusher Sports Network sponsor.
So we are here with our junior shooting guard, Reese Bear. Welcome to Crusher Sports Network. Are you excited to be here?
I am.
All right, so we are going to talk a little bit about the game tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Are we excited?
We're so excited.
How did practice finish today?
Practice went good. We all definitely are so excited for tomorrow. And yeah.
Ready to roll?
We're ready.
Okay. What's your prediction for tomorrow? Give me final thoughts. What do you think?
I think we're going to do really good, and I think we're going to win. 100%.
You think so?
Yes.
All right. So the girls basketball team is playing Penns Manor tomorrow, District 6 AA Girls Championship at the mat at 6 o'clock. And we're really excited. So talk to me a little bit about this season, how we got here.
The season's been going really good. We're all definitely coming together as a team, and the way we've been playing has brought us to where we are now, and I'm proud of everyone for it.
Absolutely. Tell me, what's your favorite memory so far this year? If one moment sticks out to you, what is it?
Oh, God.
You don't have a favorite memory of the year?
Maybe everybody falling on the court.
Everyone falling down?
Yes.
Everyone falling down on the
so
court.
So funny.
You know, playing at the Jaffa when we were all
Oh,
in.
yeah.
That was
funny.
That was a fun one. Whenever we were down at the Jaffa playing Bishop Guilfoyle down
and
there. Demir is always, he is such a highlight. Such a highlight for us. Yes, absolutely. So tomorrow we are going to pick it up. We're going to have that game will be broadcasted on the Crusher Sports Network. And talk to me a little bit about Penns Manor. What do you think?
I think they're definitely a good team. It's going to be not an easy game. They have so much talent, and so do we. So it's definitely going to be a good game to watch.
I think it is too. You have a 1 versus 2 seed there. Coming out, and Penns Manor's path. They just defeated Southern Huntington.
Yeah.
In the semifinal, and obviously we defeated Bellwood. And Bellwood has been a big rivalry for us.
Yeah.
And so kudos for them. They came out. They played. It was a great game. Played really hard. We were excited with that one. And we are looking forward to tomorrow night.
So excited.
Tomorrow night. And we are excited for that. So with that, we'll go to a quick commercial, and when we come back, we are going to have our other junior starting shooting guard, Emmy Bruce.
Martella's family-owned pharmacy has been caring for you and about you since 1964. With 6 convenient locations, we're always here for you, providing personalized service that goes above and beyond. Martella's offers a wide range of services from free prescription delivery to being the only regional pharmacy to offer Medipack, organizing your medications in easy-to-tear-off packets. Martella's, caring for you and about you since...
Okay, and we are back here. So our second halftime guest of the night, junior starting shooting guard Emmy Bruce. Welcome to the Crusher Sports Network.
Thank you.
Are you so excited?
Yep.
All right. So I talked to Reese a little bit. Tell me, if you're Coach Hahn, what do you say to us tomorrow before the game?
I just think he's probably going to say, give us 110%.
Mm-hmm.
He always does.
Empty the tank. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that one.
We just have to give it our all.
Yes, we do. So, all right, tell me, favorite memory of the season. What sticks out in your mind? There's got to be one moment.
Probably the Bellwood game. That was just a fun game.
Had a lot of fun in that game?
Yeah.
What sticks out in my mind, I probably should have talked to Reese about this, is the song they played during our timeouts whenever it's the Neil Diamond song, and everyone gets really involved, and it's been a super fun year. And both teams are going to advance to PIAA playoffs, which is really, which is great on our end. And but we're ready to go out and hopefully hang a D6 medal back up in that trophy case, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. So, so you're excited for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tell me what's your pregame meal? What are you going to eat? What are you going to do? What's your go-to other than Capri Ranch dressing? Can we shout out the Capri Ranch dressing real quick?
Yes. I probably the pizza that we're gonna get before the game.
That's your go-to?
Yeah.
Your go-to before
not every game, but
if you had to pick, that's what you'd go with?
Probably the ranch.
The ranch dressing. Yes. So shout out to Daniela and Capri for always providing us with the best ranch dressing that we can ask for. And yes, so we are really excited for tomorrow. That game, 6 o'clock, Crusher Sports Network, coming to you live from Mount Aloysius College up in Crescent. And we will be there ready to rock and roll.
Yep.
And we also, I am just told, we have 2 fan buses going. What do you think of that?
That'll make it much more fun. With a loud student section, it's always better. More energy.
Yes, it sure will. So I think we have about 70 students.
Oh.
And we also want to highlight everyone who has contributed to those student tickets on Facebook. And there is a link out there. So if you are interested in contributing to student tickets tomorrow for the girls AA Championship of the Mount, please get on Facebook and check out our Facebook post and contribute that way because we love our students at Bishop McCourt.
Yep.
Sure do. So, all right, with that, we're going to take one more commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to be live for second half action. We have Bishop McCourt West Branch 37, Bishop McCourt 28, with about 3 minutes left at halftime. Thanks, Emmy. Yep.
Are you looking for the best part-time job in Cambria and Somerset County? Join the McElwain team. Our bus lines serve local school districts, including Greater Johnstown and Hill, Connemara, Forest, Shade Center, Berlin, Bradley, and area. This extremely rewarding part-time job provides great supplemental income. As a McElwain team member, you will enjoy clean, new equipment, as well as holidays, weekends, and summers off. Apply online today or call 812.
All right, Erica, we are back. 2 minutes left till we get started again after halftime. As you said, the home team, which is West Branch 37, your Bishop McCourt Crushers 28, heading into the second half of tonight's game. I'm sure that it was an interesting time in the locker room.
Yes. I think so. And, honestly, Jeannie, so we survived that half with West Branch just holding a single-digit lead with the majority of our starters out for a long time. Galucci, Zazandi, Dressick, they all sat. We had some bench personnel step up big there. So you're excited to see them come back here in the second half and see what adjustments they make. You saw West Branch come out in that play that 1-2-2 pressure defense, and also that 2-3 zone, trying to pack it in tight. The high-low game worked very nicely for Bishop McCourt. West Branch shot the ball very well from beyond the arc, and we picked up some early fouls. So you're excited to see here in the second half what adjustments both coaches made in the locker room.
And I know that we like to play an aggressive game, but I always get a little bit of nervousness when we start putting on fouls.
Yes.
Because we don't want to get into foul trouble, because that can be a big hindrance.
And what's nice is right now everybody, the most fouls I think we have here is 2. So there's no one with 3, and you can see Coach Murphy in here firing up the team a little bit here. About 30 seconds left to tip off. And we have about 16 minutes, and that is going to decide who moves on and who stays home. So starting 5 here for Bishop McCourt is Galucci and Schmidt, Redkowski, Dressick, and Zazandi.
And here we go. We got to come out strong.
Got some bench energy here from Bishop McCourt. McCourt matched up in man-to-man. Pounce the ball inside. West Branch lay in on the left-hand side. It's going to extend that lead to 39-28. Again, pressure here from West Branch. Redkowski, bring it up the floor, eyes up. Over to Dressick. Called on a backcourt call. Looks like he just stepped on the line here. It's going to be a turnover here by the Crushers. Page is going to check in the game. He's going to grab Adam Redkowski. So now on the floor is Dressick and Page, Zazandi, Schmidt, and Galucci. West Branch up top, they work the ball around. Again, McCourt staying with that man-to-man 3 ball off the mark. Offensive rebound controlled by West Branch, still here by Galucci. Foul call here on West Branch.
No, I think that foul was called. Oh, no, it was called on West Branch.
Yeah, you can see Galucci kind of maintain possession of that ball, and then the West Branch Branch defender tried to reach in there, grabbed his wrist instead of the ball. Page going to come up. Page over to Schmidt. Schmidt looks inside. Gallucci down low. He's going to turn off the mark on the lay-ins. Zandy offensive rebound and put back. It's going to be your score, 39-30. West Branch in the lead. Here they come in transition. Gallucci coming up, putting a little bit of pressure on the ball. Dressick on the double. West Branch drives in. Loose ball on the floor. Kick out. Baseline. Back up top to the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. Out of bounds. Bishop McCourt basketball, 39-30. West Branch in the lead, 7 minutes, 1 second. Page inbounds to Gallucci. Gallucci back to Page. Page over to Dressick. Dressick up the floor to Schmidt. Schmidt to Gallucci. Gallucci drives in. No look. Up inside. Eli Zazandi
And he pulls
lays
a foul.
lays it in with the right hand and one. That's going to bring your score 39-32.
I love those and ones.
So do I, and so does Coach Fowl. Going to send Zazandi to the line here. Off the mark. And it's going to be West Branch basketball. So 39-32, 6 minutes, 53 seconds left to play here. Number 5, Logan Liptak's going to check in the game here for number 2, Joel Evans. Looks like McCourt's going to come up, put a little bit of pressure on the ball here in the three-quarter court. Looks like a little bit of a diamond here. Dressick, Gallucci on the trap. West Branch working the ball around up top. Timeout here, West Branch.
Yeah, I think that there's might be a technical problem.
Yes, actually not timeout, West Branch. It looks like the clock wasn't working there. So we're gonna have a little bit of a technical difficulty here.
Now, you know this? Do the officials keep time?
The officials that is kept at the scorer's table, but when the officials notice that the time wasn't running, then they call a like an official timeout.
I think that I'm thinking Coach Fowle's the one that said whoa, 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 whoa.
I think he might have brought it to their attention.
Yep.
Looks like they're going to come over here. Looks like they're checking the score or the clock here to see what's working. Again, your score right now, 39-32. Crusher's currently on a 4-0 run.
I almost don't want to start an ad because I don't want to miss 1 second of play.
No, I think they will get this. I think they'll get this fixed here.
So let me ask you this: if the clock is wrong, who has the right time?
I believe that they have it here at the table. I'm not sure who the gentleman here is in the black vest, but they should have it. They should have it at the table. 6 minutes.
Like other than being on the scoreboard.
That I am not.
See, that's my question. Like,
oh, I see.
So if they were wrong,
yes.
Who's to say what the real time is?
My guess is in this situation they will have both coaches agree on it. You can see them point to Coach Fowl, him give the nod, and West Branch gives the nod.
Okay.
6 minutes, 42 seconds, 39-32. West Branch in the lead. West Branch is going to inbound the ball here from the 28-foot line. Bishop McCourt.
And we're back to basketball.
Bishop McCourt here in this zone. Coming up here, you got Schmidt on the ball. West Branch working the ball around, hits the high post, looks high-low, can't get it in there. West Branch around the outside, 3-ball, number 1, hits it. Lucas Colton, 4-3. Going to bring 42-32, 10-point West Branch lead. Page looks up the floor, has the pass deflected. It's going to remain Bishop McCourt basketball. And Page is going to, Dressick is going to inbound here on the side. They got a mismatch down low here with Zazandi. They go right to him. Zazandi back to Dressick, 3-ball, hits it. Nice answer there from Dressick. 42-35, Bishop McCourt. Dressick comes up for the steal, comes away with it, drives in, hits Gallucci, streaking down the other side.
That's what
lays
we
it
did.
in. 42-37. Again, some pressure defense here from the Crushers. Hits the middle of the floor. West Branch.
Oh, they're going
to pick up a foul here. That's going to send
Eli.
Owen Kalino to the line here.
I believe it's on Eli Zazadny.
It is, and I believe that is going to be his third. Or no, excuse me, that
That's
is his first. So again, that's going to send Owen Kalino to the line here with your score 42-37. Crushers on a run here. Kalino off the mark on the first shot. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left to go here. Crushers coming out in a three-quarter court, 1-2-1-1 press. Off the mark on the second rebound. Schmidt, outlet, Page. Page up the right side to Gallucci. Gallucci on the attack. Goes up, lays it in, and one. It's going to bring her score 42-39. Gallucci's going to head to the line here to see if he can cut this to a 2-point lead. Yes, currently one possession basketball game. Crushers on a nice run here coming out of halftime.
See, that inspirational talk that they had at halftime worked.
Shout out to Coach Fowl and his staff. And you have to believe, Jeannie, that Jerry Murphy had something to do with that.
Oh, yeah.
Gallucci hits the second. 42-40, West Branch. 2-point ball game. Crushers out in their 1-2-1-1 press. Gallucci up top. Page on the side. Dressick pinching in on the middle. Hits the middle. Off the mark. Long outlet pass up to Dressick. Dressick up the right-hand side. And he's going to head to the line to shoot 2 shots. Great rebound. Great outlet there by Eli Zizandi. Dressick at the line shooting 2. Again, 2-point basketball game right now with 5 minutes and 33 seconds left to go.
In the third quarter.
In the third quarter. Dressick at the line. Drills the first one. 42-41. Off the mark on the second. Battle for the board. Controlled by West Branch. West Branch in transition. Up the left-hand side. Swing. Kaleno with the ball, looking to drive. Crushers pinching in. West Branch working the ball around the outside. Continuing to move. Kaleno flashes through the lane. He's going to come up, set an on-ball screen here. He's going to flash out. Steal Brady Page. Here he comes down the right-hand side. Uncontested right-handed layup. 43-42. Bishop McCourt. Timeout West Branch. What a run by the Crushers.
Wow, now that's what I wanted to see.
Full timeout here taken by West Branch. And again, Bishop McCourt overcoming a 10-point deficit to take a 1-point lead with 5 minutes and 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Your current score, 43-42, Bishop McCourt.
All right. Well, we're ready to get started again.
Coming out of the timeout here. And again, you have to think West Branch took that timeout here, Jeannie. Slow this Bishop McCourt run because they have really come out clicking on all cylinders here. I like this 1-2-1-1 press Coach Fowl has in at the moment. And he is going to stick with that coming out of this timeout here. West Branch inbounds. Again, you have Gallucci up here in the three-quarter court. Forcing the ball one side here. Here comes a trap from Jessic. Again, McCourt with the battle for a loose ball here. Great hustle there. Nearly another steal.
It was close.
Out of that three-quarter court diamond in one press. I like that call by Coach Fowl. Bishop McCourt going to match up here underneath the basket. They're going to try to inbound to Kaleno. Gallucci's going to get a hand on it. Tip it out of bounds. It's going to remain West Branch basketball on the baseline. Another out of bounds play. Again, McCourt sticking with that man-to-man. Inbound pass up here to Kaleno. Joel Evans is going to attack, and he is going to get a quick hand check foul called. That's going to be on Eli Zizandi. That's going to be his second. Again, we're going to have another West Branch possession under the basket here. Kaleno, pump fake, drive, right hand. He's going to back in and spin. Schmidt, great defense. Offensive rebound. Kaleno going to send him to the line to shoot two. And Owen Kaleno has done a nice job. Senior shooting guard. Has done a nice job this game so far. He's going to go to the line here for two shots. 4 minutes, 46 seconds. Off the mark on the first one. And you have to wonder here if West Branch is going to change up the defense coming out of that timeout. Hits the second. We got a tie ball game at 43-43. Here comes Dressick. West Branch going to go back to that 2-3 zone. Gallucci high post. Brady Page on a wing. Schmidt on the other wing. They hit Gallucci in the high post. He dribbles it out back to Page. Page attacks, drives, and he is headed to the line to shoot two shots. Brady Page, nice attack mode there. Nice job using his body so that ball doesn't get blocked to shield that and draw the foul. That foul's going to be called on number 22, Easton Amy. That's going to be his second. Page at the line for 2. Hits the first to give McCourt the lead at 44-43, 4 minutes, 32 seconds left.
There we
Page
go.
hits the second. 45-43, Bishop McCourt. Again, diamond in one press. Gallucci at the top with those long arms. And here they come. West Branch swinging the ball across, back, forth, hits the ball in the high post. Tipped basketball.
Steal.
Schmidt coming out with it. Here comes Page in transition. Eyes up. And swings it over to Dresick. Dresick attacks on the right-hand side. Bounce pass to Schmidt. Schmidt to Page. Page to Gallucci. Gallucci step through.
Yes.
Lays it in. 47-43 McCourt. Again, diamond one press. Gallucci at the top of it. Hits the middle to Kaleno. Kaleno attacks with the right hand. Kaleno across the lane. Back up top to him. He's looking to drive. West Branch lays it in. Number 22, Easton Amy. Quick out here. Here comes Page. Dresick with the ball. Bringing it up in transition. Page in a two-guard set at the moment. Gallucci at the high post. Now he's going to cut to the wing. Gallucci, high post, squares. Nothing. Over to Page. Page back up top to Dresick. Dresick is going to let the ball go out of bounds.
Smart move.
And you can see Coach Fowl calling a tipped pass there. Media timeout.
Wow, that was a good run, that's for sure.
It was. And you can see Brady Page let that ball go there, knowing that it was a tip ball, that it should remain in Bishop McCourt's possession, getting in the way of the West Branch defender. Nice job by him.
All right, well, let's go to a message from the Crusher Sports Network.
For over a century, Thomas Automotive has been redefining the car buying experience. One person, from start to finish, you'll work with the same person with no transitions or turnovers. Upfront pricing. All of our vehicles are clearly marked with their best upfront price. Commission-free sales team. Our salespeople are not paid on the price you pay. Our team works for you, not a commission. Transparency in everything we do. Buy with confidence, drive with confidence. Thomas Automotive.
And we're back. Coach Fowl giving his players instructions to get ready for the end of this third quarter. We have 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in third quarter. Home team, West Branch is at 45. Your Bishop McCourt Crushers, 47. We came back on this last couple minutes with a real strong surge. We had a 10-point deficit, am I right, going in?
We did. Yeah, about a 13-point swing coming out of halftime. Dresick up the floor here to Page. Page over to Dresick. Dresick, patience, back to Page. Page, high post to Gallucci. Gallucci, high low, Zazandi misses the layup. Offensive rebound, gets his own board. Puts it back up. That's going to be 49-45. Bishop McCourt, diamond one press. West Branch working the ball around. Schmidt goes for the steal, misses it. Kaleno, pump fake, drives, lays it in. 45-47. Dresick up the floor, quick out to Gallucci, lays it in. 45-50 or 47-51. Here comes West Branch, working the ball around. You can see them flashing somebody in and out of the middle. Kaleno down inside to Evans. Evans out to number 5, Logan Liptak. Back up here to Evans. Evans drives, lays it in with the right hand. 59-49 or 51-49. Excuse me. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by West Branch. You're going to have Bishop McCourt basketball on the baseline for an out of bounds play here.
2 minutes and 29 seconds left in this third quarter.
Coach Fowl calling the play in. Dresick inbounds to Gallucci. Gallucci handoff to Dresick. Dresick up top to Page. Schmidt in the high post. Over to Dresick. Dresick right wing. 3-ball is good.
And he gets a foul.
He is going to get a foul call. Basket's good. That's going to bring your score 49-54, and it's going to send Nick Dresick to the line here to shoot one. And you can see that is going to be the 6th foul on West Branch in this quarter. After 5, they do not put any more on the scoreboard per PIAA rules. That's going to be the third foul
Does
on
he
number
shoot
22.
two?
Just one.
Okay.
Just one. So that is going to bring 55-49. Bishop McCourt. So Zandy's going to check out here with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Coach Fowle's going to pull that pressure defense off, come back into a 2-3, Lockhart in the game, up top with Page. Working the ball around. Up top, some bench energy here from McCourt. Trying to limit that penetration here by West Branch that they've done a nice job of so far.
And that
Lockhart
bench
with the ball.
energy makes a big difference.
It does. They're going to call a kicked ball here. Possession's going to remain with West Branch on the baseline out of bounds. West Branch inbounds, swings the ball around back to the corner. Number 1, Lucas Colton off the mark. Rebound, Nick Dressick. Dressick comes down in transition. You can hear Coach Fowle yell easy here. Get a good possession. Turn into a game of time, game of possessions here. Lockhart back to Dressick. Dressick comes down the left side. No look pass inside. Mishandled Page with the steal.
Wow.
Lays it in.
Nice
57-49 McCourt. Back into the 2-3. Kaleno swings it over to Liptak. Liptak back to Kaleno. Kaleno 3-ball. Off the mark. Rebound Lockhart. Lockhart on the left-hand side. Gives it back to Dressick. Coach Fowle telling everybody, calm down here. Relax. This turned into a game of possessions. They hit Gallucci in the high post. Gallucci over to Lockhart. Lockhart down, dribbles it out. Bounce pass to Dressick. Dressick steps into a 3-ball in the right wing. Drills it. 49-60 McCourt. 57 seconds. And West Branch is going to call a timeout. What a run here by the Crushers. And, you know, a really nice job there. Maddox Lockhart got trapped in the corner, stepped through bounce pass. Dressick allowed to step into a 3-ball here, which is a huge momentum shift at this point in the game. That's going to be an 11-point Bishop McCourt lead at this moment.
We sure came back and started dominated this third quarter. We just need to keep the energy up and going into the fourth to finish out the game. We need to finish it now.
Yes.
That's the goal. Get it finished.
Yes, yes. And, you know, this is going to, at the beginning of this fourth quarter here, you have to think Coach Fowle's going to have that conversation. This turns into a game of time and possessions. You want to get your shot selection is going to be important. Your rebounding is going to be important. And you just want to have players on the floor that are smart and can finish the basketball game. So again, McCourt's going to come out here. They're going to come out in a 1-3-1 zone. Page at the top of the 1-3-1.
Boy, I like watching Brady Page play.
I do too. Dressick's going to get handled that ball, which is going to be inbounded here at the 28-foot line. Here comes West Branch, side out of bounds play here. Looks like the Crushers are going to stick in that 1-3-1 with Page up top. Gallucci on the wing. Steal Brady Page. Gallucci coming down with numbers. Fast break. Off the mark on the layup. West Branch, long pass up the floor. Foul call here. And you wonder if they're going to call that on Dressick or Page.
I'm going to say it's going to be on Brady. Yep.
Yep. So they get Brady Page for the foul here. That's going to send number 22, Easton Amy, to the line. Hustle play there. Radkowski's going to check in the game here, and you have to think that he's either, I don't know if he's going to grab Dressick or Page here with 32.7 seconds left. Amy misses the first. Brady Page checks out. Adam Radkowski checks in. 60-49. Crushers with an 11-point lead with 32.7 seconds left here. Off the mark on the front of the rim. Rebound battle. Oh boy, that's a big momentum shift there. Offensive rebound there by Owen Kaleno. That kid has just been battling all night long. Shout out to him. He's going to get the and one put back there. So that's going to bring your score of 60-51. And Kaleno's going to head to the line here for an extra shot. He misses that. Rebound Gallucci. Gallucci's going to control it. Here comes McCourt in transition. Gallucci's going to have a little communication there with Walker. Here comes West Branch. Walker with the steal, coming out head up. 11 seconds. Gallucci drives.
And he gets a
lane,
foul.
and he's going to head to the line for 2 shots. And you can see Coach Fowl talking to his bench here saying, let's calm down here a minute, boys. Let's be patient. We're winning this basketball game. So Gallucci heads to the line here. Your score 60-51. Crushers in the lead, 7.7 seconds left. And Ange nails the first one. 61-51.
I always feel
Zazandi checks in for Schmidt. Oh, we lost the scoreboard, Gene.
I always feel better with a good 10-point lead.
Yes. Yes. So you can see Zazandi and Forrest are going to check in here. They're going to grab Schmidt and Dresick for the last 7.7 seconds of this game. And they are missing a point up there. We just made that basket when the scoreboard went out. So there we go, 61-51.
West Branch student section is on fire.
They are. Gallucci nails the second. You're going to have substitution here. Richie Hildebrand's going to come in and grab Gallucci for the last 7.7 seconds. Crushers, 62. West Branch, 51. 7.7 seconds left.
Watch the 3 shot.
Sticking in the 1-3-1 3 ball. Number 1 off the mark. Rebound, Radkowski. That's going to end your third quarter of play with your Crushers. An 11-point lead, 62-51.
And now let's go to a message from the Crusher Sports Network.
Experience the difference at First Summit Bank. Open a First Perks checking account today. With First Perks Checking, you can choose the account that's right for you and start saving money on things you're already paying for. Perks include roadside assistance, available 24/7 to give you peace of mind while on the road. Phone broken or stolen? You're covered with repair or replacement with cell phone protection. First Summit Bank, connecting you to more than just your money.
And we're back.
Back in action. So 8 minutes here stand between the Crushers and advancing into the PIAA playoffs. And you can see Coach Fowl here talking to his starting 5 saying, we're getting back on defense. We want to limit their possessions. We want to increase the time of our possessions. And that's really what it's going to boil down to here as we come out.
All right, let's go, boys. Let's finish this up. You got to finish it.
So Bishop McCord basketball coming here, and you have to think at some point that West Branch is going to have to come out and match these guys up man to man, and we'll see what they do here. They're going to stick in their zone here. They're going to be aggressive in the zone and go for the steal. Dresick over to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Dresick, and you can see trying to thread the needle pass there, and you can see Coach Murphy there say why we want to limit the possessions here. Kaleno. Offensive rebound. What a game by Kaleno. Great job. Dresick back to Page. 62-53 Bishop McCourt. Working the ball back and forth. West Branch up here in a diamond 1 press. Dresick, bounce pass. Schmidt misses it. Gallucci offensive board. Lays it in. 64-53 back to an 11-point lead. Crushers up in their diamond. Gallucci and Page. Up top pressing. Dresick goes for the steal. Misses it. They drive in. Kaleno lays it back in. 2 more for him.
He's had a great game.
Such a great game, and such a very poised kid. Great game by him. Dresick, long pass up the floor to Zazandi. Zazandi's going to go up laying in. He misses the first one. Gets his offensive rebound on the outlet pass. And it's going to be West Branch basketball. And you can see,
you gotta watch these missed passes. That'll trip you up.
And you can see there's no quit though. You know, Eli misses that shot. He goes right back for that offensive board. There's no quit. And you love to see that this time of the year, Jeannie.
Absolutely.
McCourt gonna come out in there 2-3. West Branch gonna work the ball around. Zazandi is gonna pick up a foul here. And that's going to send number 2, Joel Evans, to the line. going to make the first. 64-56, 6 minutes, 31 seconds left here. Evans off the mark on the second. Rebound, Brady Page. Page to Dressick. Dressick attacks
Slow
the
it
middle of
down.
the floor. And you can see Coach Murphy yelling, slow the ball down.
That's what I was saying.
Dressick over to Page. Page back up to Dressick. They're just going to play a little monkey in the middle here. Down to Gallucci. Gallucci throws it away, gets his own rebound,
There
drives
we go.
the baseline, lays it in. 10-point lead, 56-66. McCourt in the lead. Coach Fowle's going to call a timeout here, and you can see Coach Murphy in there, and he is ready to tell them, let's settle down here, boys.
He's a very animated coach.
Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
you can see him here, and you can see them in the huddle, and you can see Coach Fowle going over, let's throw some pass fakes here against this zone. Let's stop getting these deflected passes. Let's value the possession here late in the ball
Yeah,
game.
and you know what? I have to give a shout out to this boys basketball coaching staff.
Yes.
It is a very talented coaching staff.
Yes, it is.
A lot of experience and
Yes.
some really good guys, and boy, they care about the kids. So I'm hoping for the best. They need to finish this out. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in this basketball game. 66 Bishop McCourt, 56 West Branch.
West Branch to inbound the ball. Bishop McCourt coming out here in their 2-3. Page is going to pick up the ball. West Branch going to work it around the outside. You can see them trying to limit. Here comes a hustle play. Nobody better than Brady Page.
Oh!
Tries to pick it up.
He was running so fast. I think his feet got stuck.
What great effort there, though. What great effort there by Brady Page. Again, on the floor right now for your Crushers, you have Page, Dressick, Gallucci, Zazandi, and Schmidt in their 2-3 here. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. Lob pass inside. Miss off the marks. Zazandi. Rebound. Dressick up the floor to Schmidt. Schmidt drives in. Off the pass. Misses it. Possession stays with Bishop McCourt on the baseline. Coach Fowle going to call the play in here. Logan Liptak's going to check in the game. He's going to replace Hanson Lanen. Gallucci's going to inbound. McCourt lined up in a stack. Inbound to Schmidt. Schmidt up, lays it in. It's going to bring your score 68-56. McCourt with 5.5 left. Back in the 2-3. Working the ball around is West Branch. Kaleno comes out, gets it, attacks. Up, runner in the lane is good. That's going to bring your score of 68-58. What a nice game by this kid. What a great game. Page handling the pressure to Gallucci. Tip pass here. Here comes Kaleno. Kaleno lays it in. 68-60. Dressick and Page up top. Page is going to drive. He's going to spin. He's going to bring the ball up the floor. Head up. Here comes Dressick. Dressick bounce pass. Schmidt lays it in. 70-62. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. Kaleno comes down. Basket's good, and he is going to head to the line. And you know what, Jeannie? I just want to shout out number 12, Owen Kaleno for West Branch, because this kid has played a heck of a basketball game.
Yes, he has. 70-62. Your Crushers are ahead. We have West Branch going up to the line to shoot 2. That was
that's going to be an and one, Jeannie. So he hits the second, so that's going to bring your score here 70-63. Redkowski back in. Redkowski and Page up top. Redkowski back to Page. Page with his eyes up the floor, looks to attack, dribbles through. Hits Gallucci. Gallucci's going to drive. Blocking call here. As Zazandi was headed to the basket here. You can hear the crowd. Call for a block. That foul is going to be on number 5, Logan, or I'm sorry, on number 2, Joel Evans. That's actually going to be his fourth. Gallucci to inbound. They kick it out to Page. Page kicks it over to Redkowski. Redkowski back to Page. You can see them starting to work some clock here. In the high post to Gallucci. Gallucci drives, kicks it back up to Page. Page over to Redkowski. Redkowski back to Page. Gallucci in the high post, turns, gets it, goes into attack mode, up. Misses the bucket, tipped around. West Branch gets possession of the ball. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left. Kaleno working the ball across. Kaleno for a 3 ball Off the mark, rebound, Schmidt. Schmidt outlets to Page. Page over to Redkowski. Redkowski comes up the left side, handling the pressure. He's going to get doubled. Back up to Page. Nice job identifying where that help came from and giving the ball up. Redkowski up top on the left-hand wing. In the high post to Gallucci. Gallucci down low to Schmidt. Schmidt mishandles initially. Comes back with the ball, collects himself, lays it in for two. 72-63 McCourt. Here comes West Branch. Moving the ball around. Three ball from the deep corner off the mark. Offensive rebound battled for.
Oh.
And Zandy's going to pick up a foul there, battling for the offensive rebound on the putback. So we're going to stop the clock here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And I believe we are going to have media here, Jeannie. 70-second
right.
media timeout.
We're going to hear from our Crusher Sports Network.
For me, being a part of the 6 News team, it's a privilege. It's a responsibility not only to our viewers, but to those who came before us. Always showing up, following leads, getting both sides of the story. It's the foundation of 6 News. Knowing we delivered on our promise to you. Coverage you count on. I'm Jen Johnson. Thanks for choosing 6 News, and thank you for celebrating 75 years of
We're going to Applebee's.
WJAC-TV with us.
All right. And we're back. Still on a little bit of a timeout here. We have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this ball game. Your Crusher 72, the West Branch Warriors 63. This has been a back and forth game, at least the first half, but the Crushers have really come to pull things together in the second half of this game. So what we need to do now is we need to finish it out.
Yeah, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Zandy picked up number 4 there. He's going to remain on the floor here for the Crushers. We're going to have number 22 here. Easton Amy is going to be at the line shooting 2 shots here for West Branch. Currently a 9-point Bishop McCourt lead. Amy's good on the first. She's going to cut that to an 8-point Crusher lead. Off the mark on the second. Offensive rebound, Joel Evans lays it back in for 2, 72-66. Here comes Dresick. Dresick to Gallucci.
Oh.
Tipped away by Kaleno. Here he comes in transition. Tipped back by Gallucci, and they're going to pick up Ant for a foul then. That's going to be the number 5, or the 5th team foul this quarter, which is going to send, or I'm sorry, that is number 4. Number 4. On the 5th, there will be an automatic 2 shots. West Branch to inbound here. Crusher staying in their man-to-man. Gallucci's going to pick up Kaleno up top. Call for an on-ball screen. Passes it over, cuts the lane, lays it in for 2. Owen Kaleno for 2. Quick out up the floor to Gallucci. Gallucci's going to return that favor. 74-68 McCourt. Diamond press. West Branch is going to get called for a foul there. Number 5, Logan Liptak on a push on Nick Dresick, and you can see the home crowd does not like that call. Bishop McCourt to inbound here, right at the 28-foot line. You can see Page saying settle down. Page to Dresick. Dresick on the right wing hits Gallucci in the high post. Gallucci high-low to Schmidt. That's going to bring your score 68-76 McCourt. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left. Kaleno, deep 3 ball from the corner off the mark. Rebound Schmidt. Gives the ball to Dresick, and you can see Coach Foul. Calm down, work the possession here. Dresick on the left-hand wing. Skip pass across. It's going to remain with West Branch, and you can see Coach Murphy say there to Nick Dresick, let's settle down here.
People were not happy with that call.
Yeah, you can see that bounced around a little bit. You can see.
You know what, though? It's really hard when you're not down there to see it.
Yes, and the officials are right there. So number 1, Lucas Colton's going to pick up a technical foul for West Branch. That's going to put Nick Dresick at the line here. Technical foul per PIAA rules, 2 shots and possession of the basketball.
Who
So
was that
Dressick here at the line. Misses the first. 68-76, 2 minutes, 27 seconds left in the ballgame. Makes the second. 68-77 is going to remain with Bishop McCourt. Inbound here on the sideline.
I'm all nervous, Erica. I'm all nervous.
Well, right here, we just value the possession, Gene. That's all we got to do. So we got
Take our
Dressick
time.
and Page. We got ball handlers and foul shooters in the game. Dressick's going to shoot a 3-ball here. That's going to be off the mark, and Zazandi's going to get called for over the back, and that's going to foul him out of the game.
Yeah.
So you can see Zazandi's going to foul out there. Redkowski's going to check in. So
Eli is out.
On the floor, you have Redkowski, Dressick, Galucci, Schmidt, and Page. Joel Evans is going to make the first. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. 77-69. McCourt in the lead. Hits the second. 77-70. 7-point McCourt lead. And we are going to have a 70-second media timeout.
Experience the difference at First Summit Bank. Open a First Perks checking account today. With First Perks Checking, you can choose the account that's right for you and start saving money on things you're already paying for. Perks include roadside assistance, available 24/7 to give you peace of mind while on the road. Phone broken or stolen? You're covered with repair or replacement with cell phone protection. First Summit Bank, connecting you to more than just your money.
All right, we are back.
2 minutes and 18 seconds left. Zazandi has fouled out of the game. It's a 7-point Bishop McCourt lead here, coming out of this media timeout. And it's
Erica, if it were me, I'd say slow that you're up by 7 points. Make safe shots, slow the game down, make the safe shots. Let them make the mistakes.
Yep, and you want to value the possession here. The other thing you got to look at, Jeannie, is so West Branch has 3 fouls. They have 2 to give here before they're going to be shooting. You know they're going to come out and pressure the ball, which they do here. You're going to have Page inbound. You're going to put your 2 ball handlers in Galucci and Dressick up top. Schmidt and Redkowski are going to be back there. Inbound to Dressick. Dressick's going to go to Page. Page is going to catch, settle. He's going to dribble the ball before he's going to bring it back over to Dressick. Dressick's going to keep his eyes up the floor. He's going to step through. Owen Kalino's going to steal the ball. Dressick goes for the steal.
What was that?
This is, I believe they called goaltending there. I believe he went up and touched the rim before the ball hit. So we have Page coming up here. Page over to Redkowski. Redkowski up to Page. Page is going to go back to Redkowski. Redkowski up to Page. Page to Dressick. Dressick, and you can hear Coach Murphy. Hold it.
Slow down.
Here comes Page. You can see that West Branch is going to come out and try to foul here. Galucci's going to have the ball. Galucci up to Page. Page back to Galucci. They're going to continue here. Page with the ball. He's going to drive down Schmidt. And we're going to get a foul call here with 1 minute 35 seconds. A 5-point McCourt lead. Lockard comes in the ball game for Redkowski. 5-point Bishop McCourt lead. Page gets the ball, guarded tightly here. That's going to be the 5th foul of the quarter. Number 5, Logan Liptak. I believe that is going to be his 5th foul. He's going to check out of the basketball game. Number 10, Kobe Kephart, is going to come in. That's going to put Page at the line here. It is now an automatic 2-shot foul. There is no more 1-and-1. That started last year with PIAA rules. 5th foul of the quarter. Page hits the first one. That's going to bring it to 78-72. Bishop McCourt, 1 minute and 32 seconds.
This takes it to, doesn't this take it to like a 3 possession.
Yes, this would take it to a 3-possession game. Off the mark, battle for the board. Brady Page comes out with it, pulls it up top. Smart decision.
Boy,
Dresic with the ball.
He's been playing good.
Dresic over to Gallucci. Gallucci has it up top. Back to Dresic. Dresic looks to attack. Brings it back up to Gallucci. Owen Polino's going to come up. He's going to foul Gallucci, and again, that's going to send him to the line for an automatic 2 shots. We have 1 minute, 13 seconds left here. 72-78. Bishop McCourt in the lead. On the floor currently is Gallucci and Schmidt, Dresic, Lockard, and Page. Gallucci's at the line for an automatic 2-shot bonus. Makes the first. 79-72. Bishop McCourt. Second shot coming up here.
Come on, Ange.
You can see Forrest up here to check in the ball game. Gallucci off the mark, gets his own offensive rebound, pulls it up to Dresic. Dresic over to Page. Page is going to hold it for a second. Back to Dresic. Dresic back to Page. Page up to Gallucci. Gallucci's going to hold it, put it on the ground now. Foul called. 58.9 seconds left. Gallucci back at the line for 2 shots. 72-79. Bishop McCourt lead here in the 4th quarter. It's going to be the 5th foul on number 2, Joel Evans, and he is a senior, and you can see him come out of the basketball game, give his coach a big hug. And, you know, these are the moments, Jeannie, that people don't talk about enough in coaching. You know, the hardest locker room to be in is that one at the end of the season.
Yep.
Win or lose, it's that one at the end of the season. Gallucci off the mark on the first one. Still 72-79, 58 seconds left.
Okay, Ange, come on. 58 seconds is a lifetime in basketball.
Forrest up to check in the game. Gallucci hits a second, which is going to bring your score 72-80. Forrest checks in for Lockard. You have to think they're going to go offense to defense here, with Forrest playing the defensive side and Lockard playing the offensive side. Here comes West Branch. Kaleno looking to attack, lays it in with the right hand, brings your score to 80-74. Timeout West Branch, 52.5 seconds. Lockard checks back in the game for Forrest, and it's going to be Bishop McCourt basketball coming out of this full timeout.
We got a lot of game left to play. I know it's only 52 seconds, but
a lot of game left to play.
can happen.
A lot of game left to play. Yeah, 2-possession game here, and it's going to remain Bishop McCourt ball, and you know West Branch is going to come up, and they're going to pressure the basketball here. So again, we have to handle it, and you can see Coach Fowl and his staff going over in the timeout here. Keep our heads. Value the possession. It's an automatic 2 shots on a foul.
They really have
West Branch is out of timeouts, Jeannie. That is very important.
And they really have to guard the 3, right?
They do, yeah. You want to get up, you want to guard the 3 ball. Ideally, Jeannie, you run this clock down to under 30 seconds and end up with the 2 shots that you make at the foul line. Okay. That's a perfect scenario here. Again, West Branch no timeouts. McCourt sitting on 2 timeouts. West Branch full court man, nobody on the basketball. Then they're going to come up, and they're going to foul quickly here. They're going to foul Brady Page about 94 feet from the basket, and that's going to send him to the line here.
He's been shooting pretty well from the line.
Yeah, you better knock on wood.
I got it. I carry the wood plank in my.
There you go.
Just for instances like these.
Number 10. Cody Kemp right there. Page.
Oh.
This is the
what
front.
the heck? See, I shouldn't have said anything.
Brady.
What now?
Delay a game. You can see them kind of huddle there. So they're going to give a warning the first time. Second time will be a technical foul. So, Page misses the front end the first time. Misses the second one. West Branch ball. Kaleno brings it up the right-hand side. Guarded tightly by Walker. kick out, 3-ball, number 1 goes. Lucas Colton, we got a 3-point ball game here with 30 seconds left. Inbound to Walker, Walker back to Dressick. Dressick is going to be fouled. He's going to head to the line here with 31.2 seconds left. A 3-point basketball game here, 80-77. Puts Dressick at the line for 2 shots. These are big free throws here, coming from number 11, Nick Dressick. Misses the first. West Branch into it. Hits the second. 77-81. Coach Fowl is going to call a timeout here with 31.2 seconds coming out. He's going to call a full timeout. Coming out of this timeout, your lineup for the court is going to be Lockard, Page, Schmidt, and Dressick. And Galucci, excuse me, sorry.
You missed one.
I did. Father Crookston was standing there.
He was standing in your way.
Doing great job here. Always provides so much support to these boys in our school.
He's such a good guy.
Wonderful man. We're so blessed to have Father Crookston. So you can see Coach Fowl talking to his team here. I just want to take a minute here during this timeout, Jeannie. On Saturday, we are going to have our junior high boys basketball tournament with all proceeds benefiting the Grant John Jacquet and Vindy Cohen Scholarship Foundation. So if anyone would like to donate towards that great cause and or attend the event, that's going to take place on Saturday at noon.
All right, I'll be there.
As will I. All right, so West Branch ball.
Watch the three.
Inbound the ball. You can see him coming up on the three-point line here. And Dressick's going to come up with a huge, huge steal and pull that ball out, and he is going to be fouled. What a great possession there by Bishop McCourt, and what a smart decision by Nick Dressick instead of driving in and shooting a contested layup to pull that ball out.
Yep.
Well coached, well played. 2 shots here coming from Nick Dressick. And he's going to hit the first, which is going to bring your score of 82-77, 24.2 seconds left. Adam Radkowski is going to check in here on a made basket. Dressick hits the second. Dressick's going to grab Radkowski's going to grab Locker. 83-77, 24.2 seconds left. Page up on the ball. You can see Dressick up in a deny here on Owen Kaleno, who's going to shoot a deep 3 off the mark. Rebound here, Brady Page, 11.9 seconds, excuse me. He's going to send Page to the line for 2 shots. And again, your current score right here, 83-77. Very, very high scoring basketball game.
And you know what? West Branch played a great game no matter how this ends up.
Yes.
And it looks like we're probably going to end up with the win.
Yes.
I would think.
Yes.
I got to hand it to them. First off, you had said it, number 12, Kalenic. What a player.
What a player. Page misses the second, 84-77, 7 seconds left. Kaleno with the ball, guarded tightly. He's going to shoot a 3. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound here, Galucci. And Jeannie, our Crushers are moving on.
We are going to the state.
We are heading to the state playoffs.
All right.
And congratulations to West Branch on a great season. Number 12, Owen Kaleno. What a game.
What a game.
And congratulations to all 3 of our seniors, Eli, Brent, and Adam, who are moving on. And they're not done in that Crusher uniform. Congratulations, boys.
Erica and Tim, I want to thank you both for helping us out for this game. You guys did an awesome job.
Thanks for having me, Jeannie.
We're going to end up the stream with Ralph's How Do You See Yourself? You've got to start seeing yourself the way God sees you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are more than a conqueror. You are created to have dominion, and you are blessed. Please understand all the positivity going on in your life and stop allowing the negativity to dominate your mind. You are God's masterpiece and the light of the world. Now act it. All right, for the Crusher Sports Network, we will be seeing you and hearing you tomorrow at the Mount Aloysius for the D6 Girls Championship game. Go Crush!